Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to begin our trek to Island Lake. I've been waiting for this day for a long time. I've got 4 trucks that we're taking over. I've got the Kodiak with the crane. He's going to duo and kind of help out the Twin Steer as we face some of these challenges. The Twin Steer does not obviously have a crane on it, so we need a specific crane truck to lift things onto the back of the truck. So we're going to be using these two together. We also have our M916A2, A1, whatever it is. I think it's A2. That's going to be coming with us. So that's in the middle there. That's going to be our hauler truck. We will use that to pull around trailers and also to pull the fuel, because there's fuel tankers hidden all over the map. But we'll be using this truck to pull them down to where we can actually reach them, and then we'll sell them after we're done with them. And last but not least, way back there, we've got the Lodestar with a fuel tanker. The Lodestar has been upgraded for use with bigger tires. Hang on, we'll see it. I got the lift kit for this truck, so we can now use the bigger tires on it. You can see how much taller it is. And so this should be a pretty cool and useful truck. So I'm going to pull this down. And we're going to take the M1 with us, or the 916 with us, to the tunnel that goes to Lake Island. And we're going to pull the 2 trailers down that were up by the radio tower, because we need to grab those. But we have fuel here, so we can keep our trucks fueled. Oops, wrong button. We're on our way to... Wow. It's going to be butt-thumping that fuel trailer all the way down. And I think what we're going to do is there's a road to get down there from the quarry. Seems like the easiest way. Hang on, let's take a look at our map. This is the shortest route by far, but it's also... This area here is super dangerous, and we have to cross all this. I don't know. I feel like this is the easiest road. So we'll go this way. After experiencing quite a bit of the map and going through these areas over and over again, I think that's the easiest way to get there, so... But even this is going to be a bit of an operation because we have so many trucks we have to pull over, so... Since there's no garage there, we'll have to be parking these outside and keeping them hopefully well cared for with our little service truck here. Get off! Jeepers criminy. I think we might switch the order in which these trucks are pulling here, because obviously the M1 is like needing to be separated from the fuel tank. All right. All right. Interesting little inter-truck play there. Oops, wrong way. Okay. And I know for a fact now the same thing won't happen because the International is not faster than this truck, so. The weather couldn't be better. But I'm excited to see how the Scout does, the Lodestar in Alaska now that it's been raised, because I've tried this truck in Alaska before, and because of the snow, it bottoms out in the snow. But I think now that it's been raised up, it should do better. I think this is going to be a really beefy Scout, honestly. It's just too bad it requires so much fuel. Whoa. Woo. I'd also like to bring the Ford into Alaska if I can. I gotta find it first, though. And that's the F750 or whatever it is. Back when trucks were ugly, they were so ugly they look good. Alright, so I'm gonna head down to the route. Well, I guess what we'll do is we'll ride down together with this route, and then when I come back and do this route again with the other two trucks, we'll take a break. We're almost there. Once again, unfortunately, this truck is great, but it has such a small gas tank. Now, the Lodestar does too. That's the only other downside with the Lodestar is it burns a lot of fuel quickly. What are you going to do? And if I'm not mistaken, the OHD2 tires are the best. I know there's OHD3s, but if you look at the charts, the OHD2 actually is a better tire for off-roading. Got those big knobs on the sides. Bam. Goodbye, Mr. Cone. Actually, though, considering, well, we're on the road though, but the fuel economy hasn't been too bad. You can see here when that Lodestar is raised, it's actually a pretty big truck. Oh, boing. I think this is our... Whoa! Tipsy. This is our route to the... Yeah, this is the way down. So once again, I know this is the longer route, but I think this is also the safer route. The road tends to be a little bit in better condition along here. Not quite so tipsy, though this part can get a little technical, but even here you can see the road's nice and wide. I think there's a couple tight spots here, but I just feel like this is a easier route than the short route. And it's definitely easier than going across that island in the middle. The only problem is you have a bit of a distance that you have to travel through the swamp. But as long as you follow the road, you should be just fine. Here's some mucky muck. And we'll go into four-wheel drive here. Unfortunately, wasted the fuel, but this section is definitely a four-wheel drive needed zone. I'm hoping I don't have too difficult of a time getting that Kodiak with the crane on it down here. That'll be interesting. But once again, the road's not too tippy, and that's why I chose this route, especially for the Kodiak and the twin steer. You want those wider roads and the lack of tippiness, I guess. I don't know. I think the road goes on this side of it. Yeah. You can see here, as long as we stay along and follow the poles, the conditions of the road aren't actually too bad, even though they're underwater. It's kind of rocky underneath there. So unlike the beachheads and stuff, like where it's all mush, these areas aren't too bad. They're pretty solid underneath, so we haven't really had any issues at all crossing this, and I don't think that we will with the other two trucks either. I'm going to use the Kodiak. I mean, I'll pop in and out so you can see how I'm doing it, but you know, we're almost there, and it's been no incidents whatsoever. There's the sinking house. Whoa. Stay on the road. Once again, this truck tends to be a little bit crazy when it steers, and I eventually I may, after using the dairy, I may replace this with a dairy. But it's deep here. We're gonna have issues with the other trucks here, but we'll see. We should be all right. I want to make sure I'm going the right way here. Yep, okay. And up there is our exit. The road goes to the left here, so make sure once again, make sure you stay on the road. This part's bad, but we have trees we can grab if we need to on a post. To the left. Oops. So this is mucky. I'm trying to find where the best spot is. Probably over here. Looks like we're coming up out of it. There we go. It's kind of a mess though still. And we've used about a half a tank of gas getting down here. Wow, this is bad right here. I'll work my way over the side where the grass will give us a little bit more grip. There we go. Should be able to come back out of four-wheel drive here. So this is the road that we're going to take to go rescue those trailers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to detach this guy here and change trucks. We're going to hop back in the International, and we're going to refuel the dairy or the Freightliner. It's A1, okay. Nope. Nope. There we go. And we're going to stop the engine on this guy. And we're going to jump into the other truck. And I'm going to take this and we're going to go rescue those trailers. We may just end up selling them. I don't know. But they're not needed for any missions here unless, let me check real quick here. Our final mission on this map, which we can't do yet, is going to be the out with the old. We need a semi-rig trailer, nope, oil rig, and metal beams. Nope, so we don't need any of these things for that mission. And there's easier ways to get them if we do. So we're going to take these over to the other maps and see if we need them over there. Once again, there is some excess stuff on the map. Things that we don't necessarily need. So get the all-wheel drive working here. So we're slipping. Once again, we have a limited amount of stuff available for damaged trucks. However, on the next map, there is a trailer store, so if we really run out of parts from our repair truck, and 4 damage is not bad, but if we do run out of parts, we can always buy a repair trailer. So it's not a big deal, but I'm trying not to damage the trucks before we even get there. All right, so what do we got? We got metal beams. How many metal beams did we need for the... Times 2. Okay, so that's not even a full load. So no, we'll just take these over to the other island. Use them and sell them. Use them and sell the trailer. There's that, and we're going to attach. Stop it. Okay, there's that. And then we're going to take this, we're going to attach this winch to this trailer. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. What? Really? Why can't I attach the actual attacher? Usually you can attach these right to... Nope. The frick? Bring that around. Hopefully it'll get to the point where I can attach it. We should be able to daisy chain these together. What? Really? Don't have all the fuel in the world here, folks. We need to get back down off the mountain. Nope, that's not what I wanted to happen. Oh boy. Okay. Nice and slow. This truck is so twitchy. Ugh, come on. Oh, I guess I ran over their mailbox. Oops. Okay. That should be close enough that we can... Yep, there we go. Now we got it. Good. Pull it close. Where's my button sticking? What the heck? I want to get it as close as I possibly can. It still looks like it's a little far out, but we'll fix that. So let's go ahead and start moving. And we're just going to pull this all the way over to Island Lake. What just happened? Oh, that stump. I'm pulling the trailer and I just discovered it. Okay. Come on. Or the sideboard trailer is going to get stuck on there too. Yep. Seriously. And of course the sun has to go down while we're trying to do this operation. When you're working in the mountain... Oh yeah, look at that. It's like... No. Really? Come on. Quit screwing around, you stupid trailer. The physics ain't working like they should. Buttons are sticking. Sticky buttons. Okay, it's not stuck on there. What's it stuck on? Oh, for crying out loud. Sometimes this game. Okay. So this trailer's just getting sold. That's what's happening with this one. Attached trailer. It's not too far away. No, I don't want the winch connected. I want the trailer connected. Thank you. Okay, now attach the winch to this. There we go. Hopefully someday they'll use those metal beams for some good project somewhere, but we're not going to worry about it now. If we need them, we can come back and get them later with a crane truck. But the day has come and gone. Oh. The steering on this truck is so bad sometimes. Well, we brought down these trailers, quote unquote, safely. The cart trailer we're going to sell right away, but the other trailer I'm going to hold on to until I think there's probably going to be a mission that uses it, but maybe not. Maybe this was supposed to be used on this map and we just didn't. I don't remember buying one of those and using it, so maybe it's just extra, but it's a nice little $12,000 bonus, or $9,000 bonus altogether. So we're going to go ahead and cross over on into Island Lake without the other truck. The other truck's going to be there to fuel the other two trucks as they come down, and then we'll bring all three of them over. So I'm going to go ahead and jump over here. So ladies and gentlemen, we are finally leaving Smithville Dam. Oh, to Island Lake, Michigan, USA. Oh yeah. We've arrived in the evening. Let's go ahead and deliver these trailers and sell them. Oh, poopy sticks. Well, that one actually I'm going to keep, so we're just going to leave that there for now. Well, we're going to sell this trailer. I'll show you where the shop is on this map. There's a mission right there. So we're going to have to scout this map to unlock the missions. I think we've seen all the missions, but now that the game has changed, I'm going to have to go and activate all the missions so that we have them. Stop. God, this truck. It just lurches any direction possible. It's never where you want it to go. I think there's a fuel tanker over there that we can grab, but right now the Scout has fuel in it. That will run out eventually, so we're going to have to, refill the Scout. But we can use the big trailers to refill the Scout trailers. So I just went the wrong way. Shoot. This is the factory, I think, back here, but we need to go to the trailer store, which is to the left. These dolly trailers. I'm never good at backing these things up. It's not going the way that I want it. This is all going pear-shaped. Come on. Come on. Yeah, just push. Just shove it. Good. Okay, because we need to get over this way. There we go. That's what I wanted. The dolly trailer is a little beat up. I'm not sure how that happened, but it's got sustained a slight bit of damage. So we've sold this. 3,400 bucks. There we go. And let's go ahead and roll back. And I need to pull that curtain side trailer out of the way, because what will happen is when the other trucks pop in, they'll end up on top of that and it'll damage them. So I need to move that to prepare the way for the other two trucks. So we have completed that mission, quote unquote, made up mission successfully. So now all we have to do is get that out of the way, and then once I get all the trucks over, I'm going to locate one of the big fuel tankers and move it into position. Actually, I might scout first and then pull fuel tankers, kind of like fixing the road. Though the roads need to be fixed on this map too, that's right. So we'll figure stuff out. There's going to be parts that we need to fix up the roads. But there is a fuel tanker nearby that I think, let's look at the map real quick here. Yeah, we got a fuel tanker here. We've got, is there one over here? No. There's a fuel tanker up here that we can put here at the mill. There's a trailer with stuff on it. We got a little scout fuel carrier there. There's another fuel tanker back here. Flatbed there. Service trailer, cool. Okay, I forgot about that. There's another scout fuel trailer back here. There's a ton of scout. We're gonna have to. Some of those we're gonna have to sell, or we'll use them up and sell them. What? There's another White Western Star here. I have a pair of them. Not that we really need two. We'll probably just sell one of them, but so those are our fuel tankers. So we got, actually, yeah, the one that was right here. Maybe we'll just pull that down too while we're here. Might as well grab it, right? Got a little nighttime mission going on. Oh, that is a narrow spot. It's a good thing this is a narrow truck. That would not have damaged the tires at all. Let me see, where can we go? We can go to, is there a broken bridge? No. Okay. So we're going to grab this. Wait, what's that over there? Is there another fuel? There's another fuel tanker. Gosh, they're everywhere. We'll leave those where they are. At the end of the play on this map, we'll sell all those and keep one of them for the next map. There's a fuel station on Drummond Island, but it is good still to have these so that we can, you know, put them out and around. Wait a minute. What? Really? Well, we're going to have to bring another truck over then. That sucks. Apparently this truck, I had the low... Is this saddle high or saddle low? That looks like a saddle high, doesn't it? I swear to God I put a saddle low on this truck, but... Well, that's alright. We'll just have to bring over another truck. Great. In the meantime, we'll pull that curtain side trailer out of the way. I swear to God I put the saddle low on this, but I guess I'm wrong. That pretty much makes this truck useless. Though we can still use it as a rescue truck, but I wanted a multi-purpose truck, which is why I brought this over. Something's wrong. I'll have to I'm gonna take a look and see. I might have to take this truck back to the garage and reinitiate it and see if I pulled the wrong saddle. But I swear I put the saddle low on this. I know I didn't put saddle high on it. So if this can't fit that fuel tanker, we're just gonna have to grab a different one. So I'm already thinking in my head what trucks would be good to bring over. We might grab it. I mean, maybe this is the time that we sell one of these and grab the dairy. Be fun to have another truck on here. I mean, this truck is pretty good at this kind of stuff, but... And I hate to have to bring it back. Ugh, what a pain in the butt. Hi, wifey poo. Alright, so we're going to detach that, and I'll be right back. Alright, so that is the saddle low is what's on there. So for whatever reason, this truck is not capable of pulling it. So I'm going to kind of figure out what I'm going to do here, and I will be back. So our neighbor has come back, and I talked to him for a little bit, and he agreed to sell me his dairy long hauler. He was actually... the reason why it was here was because he was getting ready to put it up for sale. And I said, well, you know what? I'm looking for one. And it turns out that this can haul everything that we need to haul, and it's got the capacity to do what we need to do. So I'm going to drive this truck over to Island Lake, and this is going to be our Island Lake hauler. Also, obviously, coming in as a good second rescue truck. So off we go. All right, so we're starting the big move now. I've got the Kodiak tied to our Western Star twin steer, and I'm going to be dragging this over to. We'll see how this goes. I've left the dairy long hauler about halfway there because I want to make sure that if something flips over, I've got a rescue truck nearby. I don't think the twin steer. It's pretty hard to flip the twin steer. But it's also pretty hard to steer the twin steer. You can see that. This is already going to be somewhat of an issue here. It's such an awkward truck. Alright, so I'll catch you when I get down there. Hopefully we'll make it safe and sound. Alright, so we have made it this far without incident. I did leave the twin steer up at the top of the dam because it couldn't make the corner, and I'll get it manually, but I was towing it, and so I left it and then picked up the dairy, and so I'll go back and get the twin steer separately, but it was fine. I didn't want to try to get it across that corner that's on the dam with like towing it, because it was going to just bash into the walls and stuff. And so once again, I'm trying to keep these trucks in pristine condition if I can. Unfortunately, I already did do a bit of damage to the dairy suspension. I was coming off the dam on the pavement and just picked up random damage, so unfortunately the dairy's a little bit damaged, but it should be fine. But we didn't tip over, so that's good. We got down here. Once again, I think this route was the best decision to keep this truck from tipping, because once again it's a pretty tipsy truck, and so especially with this crane on top, they all are when you put the crane on them. So but we've made good progress, and we're almost through the swamp to the other side. Well, about halfway through the swamp. but not having any issues here. The trucks are pulling right through. So, all right, guys, I will see you once I'm done. I'm going to bring the twin steer down. Hopefully the twin steer won't get stuck. I could see that happening, but we'll see. See you in a few minutes. All right, we've successfully navigated the swamp with the first 2 trucks. No problems at all. Let's go ahead and refuel this truck. Nope, I didn't want to take it from the Lodestar. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Like, why would I want to... Dumb thing. And we're going to pick the... There we go. And so we have filled the dairy and the crane truck up. And we're going to go ahead and head over to Island Lake with our double truck. Double trouble. And then we will bring the twin steer down and we'll be all set. We'll have all the trucks that we need over there. I did end up selling returning to the garage the 916. So that's been put out to pasture for the time being. The dairy will take its place over the next 2 maps with the Puma paint job. Unfortunately, I looked at paint jobs for the truck to match our other trucks, which is the... Oh, I forgot. Dang it! Oh, God dang it. I didn't press the button fast enough. Oh, shoot, that's the last thing I need is damage on these trucks. Oh, well, we have a trailer on the other side. We can fix it. There's also a store where we can buy a trailer if we need it, so... Dang. It's not how I wanted to start this map. Actually, I'm just going to pull this truck up off to the side here. And now, I'm going to jump into the dairy. And we're going to go grab that fuel tanker that we saw up on top of the hill. And then we're going to grab the twin steer and bring it on over. And that should do an episode. We'll have all of our trucks on this side. And we will refuel and be done for the night. Ready to start the missions on this map. So... basically, we're going to use the twin steer and yank the crane truck around behind us. And show task. I might as well grab this, right? We'll be activating a lot of missions here in the next couple of episodes. Because the scout truck's going to have to go around and find all the missions, and then we're going to have to do all the road fixes so that we can easily navigate the map, and then we'll start from there. So I think this is the road. Yeah, this is it. Now, one of the nice things about the dairy is that, unlike our M916A1, this truck can turn the diff locks on and off, and so because of that, it actually turns fairly easily. Like, it has a pretty narrow turning radius. So if we get in a tight place, we can turn it around. Even though it's a huge truck, we can very easily turn it around. I really like this truck. I'm glad that our neighbor brought it by for us to demo. It just worked out well. Sometimes things don't work out at all, but sometimes they work out really well. And in this case, it was a win for us. There we go. Okay, see how easily that turned around in this tight space? I'm going to go ahead and grab this fuel tanker. Ta-da! And so now we'll have a pretty endless fuel supply. This thing's huge. And there's several other tankers, too, on the map. So we'll use those to our advantage. Look at this thing. What a monster. What a beast. It's a wee beastie. It's the Puma truck. And I'll find out who really makes these. It's not dairy. Like I said, dairy's a made-up name. But it is, I'm pretty sure, an American company that builds these. slippery through here. Oh, ouch. So here we are at the entrance, and I'm going to park this trailer right here so we have access to it. So once again, we're going to grab fuel here. And I'm going to also take the dairy stop engine. No, that's not what I want. Detached trailer. I think... Yeah, we'll leave it here for now. That's good. Okay. Now, we'll go back over to our other map. We're going to go into the global map and Smithville Dam, and we're going to hop into our Western Star. And so here's the twin steer. And I'm going to take this over. We may rest for the night at the nearest house. There are no houses around here, though. But you can see this is the corner I was talking about. This truck... Not really designed to go around these kind of corners. But we'll make it. Just requires a couple back and forth motions. Ta-da! We would have never been able to do that towing it. So, all right, guys, I will catch you hopefully on the other side of the swamp. See you in a few moments. And as predicted, the twin steer has not done super well through the mud. It took me quite a while to get through, but I didn't really get too stuck because I was able to winch to trees. This truck is just not really meant for like super mud. Now, I bet you once we get the lift kit and the bigger tires for this truck, it'll do better in those kind of conditions, but it really is not great in the mud. So we're going to hook up our Lodestar since we've made it all the way across, and we're going to use this to... So here we go. All right, so we are at the jump. Travel to Island Lake. I think we'll have all of our stuff. Hopefully we'll have the trucks and the trailers and all that good stuff. Let's see what happens. Yep, everything's here. So I'm going to roll this guy up and get filled up at the gas area. And then we're going to repair our trucks. Refuel. And turn this off. And turn the headlights off. Wrong button. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and jump into the Lodestar. Dang it. It's too far back. Did this trailer stay attached? Yeah, it did. Okay, good. That's cool that they fixed that. All right, so the Lodestar, we're going to... First thing first, we're going to check each truck and make sure that they're 100%. So here's the dairy. We're going to repair... Refuel... No, repair. Dairy's refueled. So we're going to fix that broken shock. Oh, dairy. There we go. And now we're going to pull up to the twin steer and fix the damage on that. And so repair. And there we go. Back up to full status. So everything is repaired all the way. And so we're going to go ahead and call it a night. My trucker is going to go to sleep right here. And we will catch up in the morning and continue with the next exciting series of episodes. What I'm going to do is, once again, we're going to kind of take a look at all the different missions and unlock them here, because that's what we have to do now. And see what needs to be done. Obviously, the roads need to be repaired. And we'll figure out what trailers have what on them. I think some of them we already know. Like this has got, let's see, what has that got? That's got 2 of whatever that is and a metal You know, so some of these already have it, and we'll use the dairy to pull those up because we have our hitch on there, so we can pull these trailers out and use the materials that are on them. But I think everything we need is on the map. There is a warehouse here, I believe. Well, we got a sawmill. I think once we discover that this is actually a warehouse, so we're gonna have to go discover that, and we'll drive past all this stuff, and that'll be the next episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really am having fun making this series, and hopefully you guys are having fun watching it. Bye.